What's up, everybody? It is the morning after the 2024 NFL schedule was released. I'm going to react to the Baltimore Ravens schedule, and then right after, going to do an early prediction on the Ravens season. So here's the schedule, and then of course we start off with against the Kansas City Chiefs. Thursday Night Football, first game of the season. Oh man, it's a little bittersweet. I mean, they're going to have the ring ceremony. They're going to put up the 2023 NFL champions, and it's gonna bother me. It could have been us. Could have been me. But it's okay. So far, I don't know how to feel about this game. Could go either way, honestly. But I think it's gonna be a fun game, and it's a great way to kick off the Ravens season. And also, I'm glad that we're kind of getting the Kansas City Chiefs out the way. Win or lose this game, it's not a rematch to me. The rematch should be facing them in the playoffs. And that's how I think every Ravens fan should feel about this game. Then our home opener is against the Las Vegas Raiders. It's a little tough. Right? We're going to Kansas City, then we're going all the way back home, and then we're going to the Dallas Cowboys after that. Geez, we're hip-hopping. Las Vegas Raiders, though, that's a pretty good game to start off at home. That's going to be a less tough opponent compared to the rest of the schedule, because we have a really tough schedule. Then because next week we're going at the Cowboys, Dak Prescott. Last time we played them, we won on a Tuesday because it was COVID, I think. And then our next televised game, nationally televised game. Every game is televised, Morgan. Against the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a little bit interesting. They don't have Stephon Diggs, and this is going to continue the Lamar Jackson versus the Josh Allen debate, which I don't really know how to feel about it. I feel like most people, NFL fans, would say Josh Allen's better, so I want to see, of course, Lamar Jackson just kind of outperform in his game. And this is at home, our first home nationally televised game, primetime game. We should win this. I'd be pissed if we don't. And then we go at the Bengals. Ooh, this is gonna be a little tough, man. I'm just thinking about it, and this is our first divisional matchup. The Bengals are going to be good. I think Joe Burrow is going to be healthy. I'm kind of wanting the Bengals to be at their full strength so that when we beat them, it's more, meaningful. Washington, and then we have another Monday night. We have a Monday Night Football game at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ooh, interesting. This is going to be a cool game to watch. We beat them last time. They're Baker Mayfield. This is going to be a good game. I think they have a good defense. Baker Mayfield versus the Ravens is always a fun matchup. And why do we always face Tampa Bay on primetime matchups? It's very interesting. And then we go at the Cleveland Browns. Kind of want the rematch for their last win against us. It's cool that, they lost in the first round, but still, we need that rematch for the last time we lost against them. And then the Denver Broncos. Wow, we don't have a rest. We get here's an easy game. Oh, then now you have to go against the two divisional, sandwiched in between two divisional opponents. And that's a Thursday Night Football game versus the Cincinnati Bengals. I love Thursday Night Football games, primetime games against divisional opponents. I think is amazing. So this is going to be a great matchup. Okay, I'm looking forward to this one. Wow, I just realized 3 divisional opponents in 4 weeks is crazy. And 2 of them is away. Whew. We go against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We get 10 days for that, though, which is nice. And then this is a game that I'm looking forward to. Our second Monday Night Football game at the Los Angeles Chargers. It's going to be fun because the Harbaugh Bowl, that's what I'm going to call it at least. The Harbaugh brothers, the last time they faced off against each other. I actually don't know when. Was it the Super Bowl? Might have been the Super Bowl. This is going to be a fun matchup, though. I can't wait to see what happens, especially since one of my favorite running backs of all time, Gus Edwards, is on this team. So it's going to be very bittersweet to see him play, and even more bittersweet if he runs all over us. This is going to be a fun game to watch, though. And then Philadelphia Eagles, Nas, and Matthew Durr. Can't wait to face y'all on this one. This is going to be a fun matchup. That's always a good matchup, always a close game against the Eagles, but we'll show that we're the better birds. And then at the New York Giants. Okay. And then this is going to be a nationally televised game, so a primetime matchup because it is Saturday. And then on Christmas, we have against the Houston Texans, which, wow, they're really Look, well, at least they gave us the Saturday game. Give us an extra day against the Houston Texans. Thank you. The Texans are going to be a very good team. They got Stephon Diggs in the trade. Their defense is very young and healthy and just going to improve from last season. So this is going to be a great game. Another game where it's on Netflix. It's going to be another game where, we'll see what happens. This is going to be a crazy game though. And then we end off against the Cleveland Cavaliers, or versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Should be a fun game. I hope this is a Saturday. Nope, I don't hope this is Saturday, actually. I really hope this is Sunday, because my goodness, we're going from Wednesday to Saturday. No, I'm good. Give me Sunday. No, this is going to be a fun schedule. A tough schedule. I don't know if it's better or worse than last year. Maybe equal. No, this is worse than last year. I don't know how to feel about it. We'll see. This is a decent schedule, and now it's time to just early predict it, right? So I'm gonna give this first game to the Chiefs. I don't know. I just got a feeling we're gonna lose against them. They're kind of our kryptonite. Patrick Mahomes is great against us, and it's probably gonna be another low affair game. But we have young guys, a lot of guys that are questionable in the front seven. So I think that the Chiefs are gonna take this one, and then I think we get a nice little 3-game winning streak here. I think for our home game opener against a lesser team like the Raiders, I don't want to jinx us because they did beat us last time 2 years ago in their home opener, season opener. But I think that we are the better team, and I kind of can't wait to get that revenge. Then we go at Dallas. We're usually a good on the road team, and I do think that we're a better team than Dallas. I think we're going to win that one. And then I think the Bills are going to struggle against us at home when we're home without some of their weapons, and I think we're going to take advantage of that. A lot of rookie receivers like Keon Coleman. I think Lamar Jackson's going crazy. He always goes crazy in primetime games. And I think we're going to get our second loss. We're going to go 3-2 against the Bengals. I think with the AFC North, I think last year was interesting. We swept a team, and then we split one with the Browns, and then we got swept by the Steelers. Although Lamar Jackson didn't play in the second game against the Steelers because we were resting him. I will say this. I think this year will be a little different. I think it'll be more positive for us. I think we're sweeping a team. We're going to split between a team with the Bengals and then split with the other team. Usually as a Ravens fan, every year I come into the season thinking we're going to be 3-3 in the AFC North. We were last year, but I'm a little bit more confident this year for some reason. I don't know why. We're home for the Washington Commanders. That should be a win for us. Rookie quarterback, we usually do really well against them defensively. And we're just the slightly better team, better coaching team. Same thing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're usually pretty good against Baker Mayfield. I'll always remember that 2018 C.J. Mosley interception to send us to the playoffs. I ran around my freaking apartment. It's a small apartment too, so that's fun. And then we're going against the Cleveland Browns, which is the start of a 4-week stand where we face the AFC North opponents 3 times out of the 4 weeks. And I think we win this game. I think that we always win against an AFC North opponent on the road every single season. So this is going to be my one. And then I think we're the better team than the Broncos. I think Bo Nix is going to start. Even if he doesn't, the experience at the quarterback position is going to hurt them a lot. And I think we're going to be better. And then we're going to split with the Bengals. It's going to be a tough game, like always. Thursday night, we always do good Thursday night. I think we always do pretty good primetime matchups. And then we go against the Steelers, and this is where we take our loss, another loss. I think we split with the Steelers. And then the Harbaugh Bowl. I actually do think that it's going to take them a year or two for the Chargers to settle in with Harbaugh, with this new new direction of this team. And I do question, okay, they don't have a lot of receiving help. They do have a 2 running back set with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards as of right now. I think that we know very well against that. And I think that it's going to take them a few years to get on their feet. And then we are going to face the Eagles next week. And I do think this is going to be another loss for us. I think the Eagles are very good. And sometimes we slip mid-season. And this will probably be like our little slip before the bye week. But then we go against the Giants. And after bye week, I think we win that one. I also think we beat the Steelers at home on Saturday. A very short week against I think C.J. Stroud's going to be in the running for MVP. So, short week, C.J. Stroud's going to be on fire. I think this might be our worst loss of the season. But, we could also win. I always, I was a little scared for Christmas Day against the 49ers, but we still won that game. And then versus the Browns again, they beat us the first time, and I think this is going to be a sweep. I think, not for necessarily any reason. I think the AFC North is kind of crazy, and I think that the Browns this year will just be at our mercy. We usually do really well against the Browns anyways. And I have our schedule at our record at 12-5. To just quickly think about it, I think that the Ravens, we could very well be 10-7 and potentially miss the playoffs with how tough the schedule is and how tough the AFC in general is. Looking at some other teams like the Jaguars and the Texans and even the Colts could all be competing for a playoff spot. The Chargers could be competing for a playoff spot. I'm not really, And then the Chiefs will obviously be good. Any team in the AFC North can make the playoffs, and I really do believe that. That's how good the AFC North is this year. Besides the Patriots, I believe the same thing with the AFC East. A little scared about the Bills. With the Jets, if Aaron Rodgers goes down again, obviously I don't have them making the playoffs anymore. But with Aaron Rodgers, I think that they are a legitimate playoff contender. Same thing with the Dolphins. They have a great receiver core over there, especially signing OBJ. Gonna miss you, dude. But the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins, it's a great division. I named off definitely more than 7 teams right there. So it's gonna be a tough league. But I think that 12-5 is good. This is my early schedule. We'll get more in depth. We'll be way more in depth in August when I make my actual season prediction, I guess. But I think our floor could definitely be 10-7, 11-6, and then our ceiling could be 13-4, 14-3 like last year. That's how good we are. But it's only a difference of a couple of losses. So that's how I just can't count out Lamar Jackson. He always gets to the playoffs. Even if he gets injured halfway through the season, he sometimes helps us get in the playoffs because of the first half of the season. 2022 was a crazy year for us. Yeah, no, this is going to be a tough schedule for us. I can't wait for the season. I just need Ravens football. And yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. And that's my early prediction. Have a great day, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think the Ravens will do. And for your other teams, what do you think your early record prediction is going to be for them? And your favorite matchups of the season. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.